Hello guys, this is Mongai Dixon and welcome to Mongai Dixon Show. And right about now, I just want to welcome you, my viewers, to my show. Make sure that before you continue watching the video, you like, you comment, and then also don't forget to subscribe. So, and right about now, I want to start by welcoming my guest, and that is the one and only Sir Mr. Muchina Malomba'S.
What's up? Mambo.
Kitu sana. Uko vizuri?
Kila kitu shwari, nasikia tu njaa lakini I'll sort that out later.
Hii inakupeleka aje? Germany weather.
I know the weather is crazy, sina mtu, kuna baridi lakini tunaingana.
Hey, wadau umesikia anauza sera ana mtu. Shoot your shot guys man. It's up to you. Yeah. So and right about now, I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay, so my full name is Muchina Malomba. I don't usually use my first name, Sana, but my first name is Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that?
Yeah.
My first name is Brian, and I think most people probably just know me because I work at Kiss FM. I show from 7 p.m. to midnight, but I'm a brother, I'm a son, I'm a grandchild, I'm a lover, I am a student of life, I'm everything.
So you're not a father.
No, wait. I'm happy about it.
You know, like I saw on your Insta stories,
Yeah.
like you're a father to a teenager. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's my brother. So I usually keep on saying that just to show how firstborns in a common responsibilities mean, like being a you're a firstborn?
Yeah.
Being a firstborn is like being a father, honestly, to a younger one. So I usually joke and say I'm a father, but that's my brother.
And so, like right now, I want you to tell us, was it your dream to be where you are? Because like a lot of people or young people, they always get discouraged that, you know, like when you do mass comm, you know, like you get the high chances of you getting a job as solo. So was it your dream?
Okay, so radio I started doing radio, I think, as a by mistake. Like I wanted to do TV at first, and then if you were during that time when I was getting to school, there was not so many TV stations. It's just the normal KTN, KBC, Citizen. So that discouragement from like people, my friends, and even my family, they're like, these people are not going to ever leave the news desk. So why are you doing a course that you know very well? It's very crowded and it doesn't have opportunities. So I decided, let me just do radio because now clearly TV doesn't have opportunities. That's what I thought. And then I did radio production as a course. So for me, I really didn't want even to get in front of the camera. My initial plan was do radio, just do it as a producer, and then I'll figure out myself after that. But then the first day in class, I remember my lecturer, when we were introducing ourselves the first time, and he's like, hey, you have a really nice voice, what's your name? I was like, nice voice, and I never had that.
Like for sure, you really have a nice voice. Like people always make a joke of me saying, Nixon, you really have a nice voice, and I'm like, you only knew Muchina.
No,
for sure.
So I never had that before, honestly. So I was like, hey, okay, that's strange. I never had that. Yeah. So I decided to join. I was at Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. So I decided to join the radio school, the school radio. It was called ECN by then. So did that, and then I started doing reading news. And then after that, I got a show of my own. And then I realized, okay, I can maybe try and make this a career. Just instead of being a producer, I can also, be a broadcaster. So it was crazy because like when you're in school, in like primary and high school, I was just dumb. I was just a dumb kid. Before, when they're mentioning bottom 10, before Oanze, Nikonga index 42. Before they get to that, I used to stand up because they already know I'm going to be the last one. But getting to college, I think, because I liked what I do, I was very smart. I surprised myself. I was like, bro, why are you this smart, man? Because I just loved what I do. So I was a very smart kid in college. I was always like, people usually say I was a teacher's pet. When you want to play assignment, I am the one who gets the assignment almost the first person. And I think it sort of gave me hope that I might get a job. Even my teachers had so much confidence. My lecturers knew, Muchina atapata kazi. after kumaliza shule, it was just, it was crazy, yeah, because it took me almost 6 years to get a job, like a job in radio. Like I'd done other things, but it took me around 6 years. But yes, that was a dream. I really wanted to do it when I got to college, and then after college nikaanza kuona itaweza chipa kweli, because opportunities, I knocked on every single door that you can imagine, but it just never happened for me, and then I gave up. I decided radio is not my thing. I'll do what I have to do. I'll figure out my life as I go, and then I got a call from here.
So and by that time that you are already, as in you are at that point where you had already given up. Ulikuwa tayari kwenda UK.
You've done the research, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, that is very true. So hey, as you know, this story wapi. Now after school, I did internship, right? I did my internship at Ebro TV. So I did my internship around like 6 months as a TV reporter. Because now I was like, radio is not working, let me do TV. So I did TV, and then I realized, hey, this is not my thing. It's always bad news, what wamekufa hapa, politics hapa. It's just, it's crazy. And it's a 24/7 job. You literally barely do you have off days when you work as a TV anchor or a reporter. So I did that, and then I realized TV is not for me. And then I left. I went to Kisumu at some station called Urban Radio. Crazy story, but I was there not being paid anything, but I still did it for like maybe 2 months. They didn't give me a job. I came back, and then I decided, I need to at least find something for myself to earn money. So I got to do customer service jobs. Kushika simu, it's crazy. What about the 2C, nini, but you're just there, oh, thank you, madam. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Oh. It was not a job for me. During that time, I used to sell hot dogs. I usually tell people this story on your knee. I used to sell hot dogs and smokies at work. Like, nataka smoky. I used to like sell them smokies just to earn that extra coin, because my plan was now, if Kenya is not working for me, I want to try it outside. So I needed to do literally every single thing to save money. I was not being paid much when I was started working as a customer service agent. So I decided I wanted to go to TZ. Let me try media in TZ. Quit my job, saved some money, went to TZ alone looking for a job. I don't know where exactly I was going to look for, but there was one guy called me that I really wanted to work with. So I went there, started looking for a job in an internship. That is a story for another day, but it was, I ended up getting an internship also there. I was not paid anything. Then I came back, I realized, radio is not paying me. Why am I chasing it and it's not paying me? So did customer service job again, and then got this opportunity to go to school in the US at first. And I was ready to go to the US, and my mind was set, and then COVID happened. So the embassies were closed. There was no interviews. So I was like, wow, okay, God, this is what we're doing. I decided, let me quit my job. I go to Namibia. I love traveling. So I said, let me go to Namibia for like a month. I just figured out my life. Then Radio Africa was announcing. They were looking for presenters at that time. I not bothered. I don't care about it. I know. Of course, that's what people say. I don't care about it, and already applied there before as a producer. Then I was called for an interview. They called me for the second interview, not around. That time I was in Tanzania. So there was no way I could come back. So I was like, I don't think it's for me. So I didn't apply immediately. Then my friend called me and she told me, hey, I've heard for the Radio Africa calling for presenters. You try out. I was like, I've done radio already. I've done the searching and chasing for radio. Because it's just also time for me. But the friend told me, you have nothing to lose. Like you have demos. Send demos and you just get to see what happens. Yes, which I did. I remember I sent even demos, a demo that I'd done Kitambo. I didn't care. I was like, it's fine, whatever. So I sent a demo and then they called me. I was like, are you serious? What's going on? Like, I want to quit my job and go to Namibia. It didn't make sense. I was not understanding what God was trying to teach me by then. But I said, okay, let me just come and see. But my head was not here. I was like, what if
You were
yeah,
done.
yeah, I was done.
Yeah.
I came here, first interview, second interview.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God, wait, what are you trying to do? My mind is going to Namibia, I figure out my life as I wait for embassies to open. I want to go to US. I'm done with radio.
Yeah.
What are you trying to communicate to me? Third interview. What? This is crazy now. And then I came here, I met people I really looked up to. Kinamina again, Shafi was here then. And I remember they came and talked to us like, oh, welcome to the company, this is your family. I was not understanding. I'm like, what do you mean? We have not even been given a contract yet, because that was our last interview. And then on 1st of April, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I get a call from the HR and she says, we have an offer for you. I will never forget that day, ever. Because it's like every single thing I worked for, it came down to this one day.
Yeah.
Like, all the struggles have been shown.
Finally, the Lord.
Yeah, like every single thing now made sense.
Yeah.
I remember just crying. I told the HR, yo, it's 1st of April, it's a fool's day.
Yeah.
Fools don't drop with me.
Like you're so relaxed.
Yeah.
You couldn't even believe it.
She's like, Muchina, I'm serious, come. And I came, signed the contract, and honestly, if there's anything I always tell people who want to do media, this sounds very cliche, but never give up. I know you've heard that a million times, but never, what inspires me is you just don't know what tomorrow holds. Like you can be here and you think your life is over, and you get that one call or that one email that will literally just change your life. Me, I was already ready to go to Namibia to figure out my life, and then God is like, start your regular career, have something else, And so that was my journey in short, but it took me almost like 6 years of trying to figure out what God wants to do for me in my life, and also if radio is really my thing, you know? Yeah.
So like right now, we have a lot of people in Kenya who like are facing unemployment. And when you do mesema like you are ready to do anything as long as you get to earn money. And so, but there are those people who are like, I have a degree, I cannot do this kind of a job, I cannot do this. So like, do you really think that having a degree, it really means that you cannot do certain jobs?
No, absolutely. And then it's 2023. I feel like, especially our times, we're very lucky to be able to experience internet and just the sort of connections that you have right now. Like you're literally able to earn money. I'm still trying to learn that, but you're able to learn money just from your phone, right? And I mean, I advocate for education, but I don't think it's. I feel like if I would go back, I would literally just go back to school because I want to get experience, human connections, that sort of networking with teachers or your fellow students. That is important. But like just for education, nowadays you can usually get to earn money, however, you know.
Yeah, because unapata kama mtu hakuperform vizuri. Like akiwa pale anadharauliwa anaambiwa like you're going nowhere.
Oh, that doesn't make sense to me because for me I was very honestly, I was a very dumb kid. Like maths, chemistry, I didn't know anything except English and theory. All the other things it goes like Peter too. But like if you're passionate about something, and everybody has their own sort of thing, either talent, God gives us something, right? Either talent or a gift. I might not be good at cooking, but you're good at cooking. You can start your own something nowadays with internet, put it on Instagram or in TikTok. You know, you can be good at selling something, and I'm not good at selling something. That is how I think we as humans need to survive. Like we help each other just through having our own God gifts, talents.
So you just have to follow your dreams and do what you love.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people are doing things out of pressure. The parents saying, people are saying, as in out of pressure.
I know it's crazy, especially like with our parents. They usually, I thank God, like my family never like pressure me to do anything. But when I don't talk about baiskeli, tutakupea baiskeli wasn't about that. Like they're okay with me doing whatever, and they thank God for that. But I know other parents and other families, they want you to either be a doctor or whatever. But even if you speak to very many creatives, singers, they'll tell you until my parents saw what I'm doing and what it can do for me, they are also skeptical. Like this guy called Request of Nakuna. right? Like he's a musician, the parents knew to a kanisa sana nini. But until the parents alianza kuona, clearly this music can pay, and it's actually a good thing that he's doing. So you just start doing whatever. Your parent will join you later, but it's your dream. It wasn't given to your parents. The dream was given to you.
You just have to live your life.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so like right now you have talked about family.
Yeah.
So nasemanga you love your grandmother so much.
Oh, a lot.
More than anybody else.
Oh yes.
And so like there are a lot of people who are out there. They really, first of all, I'm really sorry about what happened to your parents.
No, it's okay.
And so like wako hapo nje wanasema like I cannot do this because my mom, my dad is not here to support me. But for you, a living evidence that you really don't need somebody to support you as a mother or a father, but you can do it out of family love.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
like, can you tell us how is it for you?
I think first and foremost, I'm very grateful for my family in terms of, because I was brought up meaning to our family. Like me, my mom had me when I was very young. So she went back to school and left me with my shosh. So it's my grandmother who literally raised me. And then of course, ukifunga shule unasikia enda kwa auntie yako hapa, enda kwa uncle yako. So I was always in my aunt's places or my uncle's places. And my mom was very close to me. And she always supported me in whatever I wanted to do. She always let me, you be a free child. Do what I'll guide you, but just do, especially if you want to do radio, go for it. Do whatever you want to do. So they supported me, but I understand that there are people maybe who, parents or even guardians, will not be able to support them. But as I've said, when you start doing something and it is helpful for you, because remember your parent or guardian just wants you to be happy. And they think happiness for you is you doing what they want. But if you start doing what you love and they see how happy you are and it earns you money, you're taking care of yourself, they will definitely join you and be supportive.
And so I guess the time is not on our side. So as we end the show, I want you to talk to that young boy out there, because right now like tuna witness a lot of crimes. A lot of young people are losing tracks. So I want you to just give a word of advice to that young boy.
If there's anything I've always said is that this is how I do my life. Whatever you're going through right now, you have absolutely no idea what is to come. We have no idea. We dream, yes, we want, yes, but we don't know what's going to happen. So sometimes I remind myself that anything at any point can change your life. And that gives me, I think, the motivation to continue doing what I do. And you always have to be grateful for every little thing that you have. It doesn't matter when I was working as a customer care agent, the job I didn't like, but I was grateful that I have a job. Gratitude is so important. And writing down your dreams. I'm a big dreamer. If you write down your dreams, it's like they will haunt you. If you just take a piece of paper and write down the things you want to achieve in your life, it doesn't matter how long it's gonna take. It's gonna happen. That's what happens in my life. Like I write down my dreams and stuff. Like I wanted to work at Kiss FM when I was in KNC. Like I see myself here. I read that journal nowadays and I'm like, what? I'm grateful. So be grateful for every single thing in your life. And as cliche as it sounds, don't lose hope at all, because this life, it's very unpredictable, and that's the beauty of it. We don't know what's going to happen the next minute, so that keeps me going.
So it's true, like you have to write down your dreams. So let me surprise you, like last year, like around May, I took my diary and I was like, after Form 4, I want to be a YouTuber. I forgot. And then I was like, on February, I took my diary and I was like, seriously, are we doing this?
Look at you now!
Like, I was so surprised, and I'm like, it's so cool that you get to write down your dreams. And also, as you write down your dreams, also God sees everything.
Oh yes.
And He will never let you down.
That's true.
So I'm happy for your time.
Thank you so
much. And so before we end the show, like you're so good at what you do, I want to challenge you. I want to give you a I read over. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
So.
Kumbuka nilikwambia nilikuwa mjinga kitambo.
Yeah. It is not that tough. So believe in yourself.
Okay.
So I'm at the beginning of the earth.
Of the?
Earth.
Mm-hmm.
At the center of the sea.
You're at the beginning of earth.
At the center of the sea.
At the center of the sea.
I don't exist in you. Who am I?
God?
No.
Oh. At the beginning of the earth? In the middle of the earth?
At the beginning of the earth. At the center of the sea. I don't exist in moon.
What is that? Honestly.
Yes, it.
I told you I was dumb.
Yeah.
Please, the only thing I know how to do is to talk.
It's so easy.
Rod? I don't know.
At the beginning of the
Give me a
earth.
clue. Give me a clue. At the beginning of the earth, you're not in the moon.
At the center of the sea.
At the center of the sea?
Yeah.
Give me a clue.
Mm-hmm. No, you can't. It's
All right.
so direct.
God, you've said no.
No.
Rod.
No.
If
If I tell you the answer, you're gonna laugh at yourself.
Oh yeah, I will.
So the answer is letter E.
Bye.
E.
Bye. What?
Yeah, letter E.
I would not even have thought about that.
So anyway, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anyway, back to you guys. I wish you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, to like, and also leave your comment. May God bless your